Wait a minute, y'all.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and
Your
comment.
boy done switched up on you.
Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like, and share, and comment. Comment, like,
A
and
lying to
share,
me.
and comment.
And I know you lying.
Comment, like, and share, and comment.
Period.
Yeah, it's like hanging on. And I think I need a spoon. Wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. If this is your very first time on this channel, run over and subscribe for us. And after you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell beside the word subscribe so that you'll be notified each and every time that we upload a video. And then welcome to this great family. Now that you're part of us, there's some things that we do. And we do them every day because they help us grow. Those things are comment, like, share, and comment for the team. Comment, like, share, and comment for the team. Comment, like, share, and don't forget to. What happened to my voice right there? Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Comment, like, and share. Don't forget to comment, like, and share. Okay, you got checks out. We're going to go ahead and pray. We're going to get to the good dads. Here we go. Hey, man. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Over here, y'all. Big Ben is in the building, baby. Big Ben is here. Big Ben is going to help us out because we finna get to eating. Big Ben has nothing in him again today, but just nice, refreshing H2O. Let's see if he's nice, refreshing. He is. Okay, you guys, also up here I got my lips hot sauce. I won't be used today, but if you want your bottle, look way up top of the description in blue. Hit that link, and right there you can get your lips hot sauce. And your lips merge. Okay, you guys, today, for the food, honey, we got us some baked chicken wings. We got some mixed vegetables with hog jowl in it. And we have got some chunks of bread. Y'all know I eat jiffy bread with my mixed vegetables, so that's what that is over there. And we're going to be using Louisiana hot sauce. We're going to be using Luzon hot sauce, honey. Today, we are, because I like that really vinegar taste with these wings like that. So let's get them all drenched up and everything. That's what we're going to do with that. I grew up with that real vinegar taste like that. All right, let's get us some of these mixed vegetables. And it's count to the bread. That's the first bite, y'all. Good. Y'all, meat vegetables and macaroni and cheese are the best things in the world to me with jiffy bread. They are. And like green potatoes and gravy with jiffy cornbread. I love it. Now we got these wings. There you go. Whole wing down, child. Whole wing down. You want some of these wings? Let me see if we can get a thumbnail with them, y'all. Even though I messed up the plate a little bit. Maybe that'll be a thumbnail. Come on now. Looks like my teeth didn't want to work on them, y'all. My mouth. My mouth just won't let me have it. Come on, give it to me. That's good. Same in. There you go. Happy December. Happy December. See, this is why I stay away from bread. So bread is a demon. When you get eating bread, you can't stop. You gotta have bread every day. It's so good though. Y'all, today, is the first day of December. The first day of the last month of 2022, honey. It sure is. They're hot. Girl, I found out something last evening. I want to see what y'all think about it. I know how I feel about it. And it's just my 2 piece now. My 2 cents. But that don't make that be number my 2 cents. And I'm really not gonna give my 2 cents on it. I'm gonna give my 2 cents on the situation, but not the situation, okay? So y'all, I was reading. First of all, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? How your day going? How it's been? How's your weather? Most of us got, okay, there you go. Most of us got rain in the last couple of days. We were supposed to bring about, the winter cool down. So how's the weather? It was 28 degrees here. Well, it got 28 degrees here overnight. But I think we woke up to like 40. Now it's supposed to get up to like 50 for today. Oh, that water good. So, decent weather. Decent weather. Now, y'all read yesterday that the family of George Floyd is suing Kanye West for $250 million. Because we had an interview where he made some statements saying that the policeman's knee wasn't lit on George Floyd's neck that way, and that that some drugs and stuff were involved or had some bearing on the passing of this man. Now, George Floyd is something that we all know about. We all experience together as a nation. No matter what your views were, we all experienced that together as a nation. So, with that being said, we even did a couple of videos that we couldn't monetize because YouTube was blocking monetization off of it at first. Not the first one they did. The first one they blocked altogether. And the second one that we did, they took the money and sent it to George Floyd's family. Off our videos, they were doing it on YouTube. If you talked about the situation, especially if you put his name in your title, they took the money and sent it to George Floyd's family because YouTube doesn't allow us to, unless you put them disclaimers and it's about, you know, when things first happen, when they're gruesome things, stuff like that, YouTube, the guidelines doesn't allow us to profit off of such things. Okay? Some people are clever and get by with it, but I wasn't doing it for, you know, per se make money. I'm a content creator, but I was doing it because I had a voice on a platform myself. But I felt like no matter how little I should use it, or I did use it. I wanted to use it at the time to further, you know, get it out there, the maliciousness that some of our people still yet today in this world, well, that year for sure, still go through, you know, as African Americans, as black people. So I was upset about it. But they're suing Kanye West for $250 million. $250 million. Now, there's another variable to the situation as well. Because when all this went on, when it did go on, excuse me, y'all, Kanye West donated $2 million to the family when this happened. That does not make it right what he done, doesn't make it right what he said, because you do have to be careful how you put your mouth on people, situations, and things these days, because people will sue you for anything. You know, Kanye West has had some recent things that he's went through that has, you know, put him in a position to where he's lost like his brand deals with Adidas. He lost like his brand deals with Balenciaga. You know, so he's going through. But I said that for all of this to say, y'all, if God has to find a way to humble you, He will. Or humble us, He will. Kanye West, I don't know, it still is right now, but will soon not be a billionaire, you know. I hate that. Because amongst the other elites that are billionaires, as far as wealth goes, you know, that just takes one of us out of the race. Not necessarily the race, but I'm just saying it takes away from the prestige that has been brought, or that has been accomplished you know, with the history, how our ancestors were treated, how they were brought here, you know, how they were enslaved, and then how they fought through Jim Crow, how they, you know, we constantly, even today, still, you know, have to go through the racism here in America. But I think what is more concerning to me is that why? Why? You know? Why? He said that he's being financially lynched for his money. But all of these ridiculous things that he keeps doing and saying out of his mouth is his wealth and his power that he has with that wealth. His stardom that is making him feel like that those things are okay to do. You know what I mean? But I don't care how much money you got as an individual. When I'm talking about a company, being a billionaire, even being a billionaire, you know, knocking $250 million out of your pocket, baby. 250 million. Now, do I think if they'll get 250 million? No, I don't. Do I think that they even have a leg to stand on? Probably so. It depends on the laws of the state of where it was filed, you know, and public opinion, because public opinion means a lot when it comes to these, you know, big high profile cases like this. Even though it's just a lawsuit, you know, this is going to be high profile because of whom it is and because of who George Floyd was, you know. I think that this is a humbling moment for him. I really do. I really do. $250 million. I'm gonna knock a hole in him, Jack. You hear me? I will. Like I said, especially, we're already losing his ties to Balenciaga. And Adidas. I do have compassion for him. But like I said, I can't help but to feel like these things are humbling moments for him because he done got too far out of his place, you know? You can't, the man, and I like Kanye, I do. I like Ye. I really do. I like him. I love the philanthropy part about him. You know, he's never been selfish with his money. You know, he does give. You know, he does give back. He does. And I think like there was a lot of times when he used his stardom and his money and his influence to do a lot of great things, you know, in the world. Or in the United States. Or no, in the world. Excuse me, y'all. You know, he has. But I also feel like it's that same power, influence, wealth that he uses to get away with ridiculous stuff. Or that makes him feel like that he can get away with ridiculous stuff. You know? I had no qualms with him. No qualms with him when it came down to the whole Donald Trump thing, the whole this, that, and the third. I had no qualms with him about that. I really didn't. Because everybody's, excuse me, y'all, everybody's political views of how they feel and how their beliefs line up with a particular political party has nothing to do with me. His views on Black Lives Matters and things as such, I still didn't have any qualms with him about that either, because his own personal views of things, I mean, we all got our own personal views, and we can say, well, he shouldn't have did that, and he shouldn't have felt that way because he's black and da-da-da-da-da, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that a person, just because they're of a specific ethnic race, that they should be held to any standards for any reason. I just don't. I do believe in that the ancestry that we have been taught, that there is a certain pride that should make you do certain things, or that should make you feel certain ways, but I don't feel like a person should be held accountable to any ethnic group when or if they feel like that their views and how they feel of being themselves doesn't always line up directly with what may be said to be I'm not gonna say size, but lines up with what you would feel like that would be done for a specific race. Just because what I'm trying to say is, I don't think that all black people should always, or white people, or Chinese people, anybody. I don't think that you should always feel like that you are compelled to have to be a certain way, think a certain way, act a certain way. Baby, check that door. Somebody keeps walking back and forth by that door. You know we're supposed to have a package coming. I don't think that because of the fact that you're a certain race, that means that all of your views or your interests are supposed to or have to line up with everything that others may see to be in the best interest of that race. I don't subscribe to that. I really don't, because I know just as well as you know, just as well as anybody else know, a whole lot of us in whatever race that you are, there is some idiots in every race. Every single race that's on this earth, baby, that is known to man, there's some idiots that are there. You know? So, if you are white, and you were growing up, say for instance, because you know, just as people, we've known two different extremes of, you know, what we would characterize to be a white person or a Caucasian person. There's two different extremes that have always seemed to come into play. Either you're the super wealthy with white privilege, or you're what we would say, not for my words to say this, but just to say society's words, white, you know, excuse me, you know, the trailer part. So there's two different extremes to that race. But there's some really, really good people, really, really valuable people for the world that are considered to be, how they say that, baby? Trailer trash. There's great people there. There's great value there that succumbs past wealth. You know what I mean? But then you got people up here that are super duper wealthy. They're just plain idiots that don't have the decency of a person that would be in the middle, or even here in this particular financial status. So what I'm saying is that in every race, in every part, in every facet of a race, whether it be black, white, Chinese, or whatever, there's always idiots among there in some way. So if you grew up here, your views of white people and you feeling like that you have to side with white people for whatever reason may be totally different than the views of a person that was growing up in this particular race. And they definitely going to be different for the person that's in the middle. Because the person that's in the middle, you're going to have, depending on their ancestors, they're going to have this thing like this here, where you may have some ancestors pulling you this way and some ancestors having you pulling this way. So you're just that melting part that really ain't got no problem with nobody, or you will pull further this way and you have a problem with this particular race, or you pull this way and you're more relatable to this particular race because they were closer to your geographics when you were growing up. However it may be, there's idiots in everybody's culture, in everybody's race, and in everybody's family. There's idiots there. So I don't subscribe to that just because of the fact that I'm black, that I always got to roll with black people. I don't subscribe to that. I feel like as far as a race as a whole, I definitely would make sure or feel like that because I know and read up on and I'm very knowledgeable what our ancestors went through. True, yes, Black Lives Matter. You know, as a stance of not just to say that anyone's life doesn't matter. It's just to say that, okay, because we have been suppressed, oppressed, and pressed down and thought less of us so many years, then yes, because it's already unequal, then yes, we do have to push ourselves up there to try to make it to the same bar and be treated just as well as anyone else. But that's any race. You know, like I've told you guys before, black people are just as prejudiced as white people when it comes down to it. In most cases, this day and time right now, black people are more prejudiced toward white people than white people are toward black people. In a lot of cases, I'm not gonna say everywhere. I'm not saying it as a country, I'm not saying it as a whole, but in a lot of different situations, black people are just as prejudiced, if not more prejudiced, than white people. They can be. Because of the hurt and the pain that we know that our ancestors have went through, sometimes we as a whole or in different areas of life, it's us, you know, that are on the hand of the bigotry and the whatever. Man, anyway, y'all, I'm finna go, but I just want to know, y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about this situation. The man gave him $2 million when it happened. And now they turn around and suing him for $250 million because of the words that he said out of his mouth. I feel like for me, knowing the God that I know and for what I'm reading on and looking at, y'all, I feel like it's a humbling moment for him. I really do. Because he's insanely wealthy. But his mouth and his actions have gotten him into some stuff lately where his wealth, he says, is he's being financially lynched, is what he says. But anyway, y'all, I definitely was on my mind. It was on my mind all yesterday afternoon, all night last night. The more I thought about it, the more I read up on it, the more I looked at it, or whatever. But anyway, I'm finna get up out of here, y'all. I hope you guys have enjoyed the meal. I really do. I hope you've enjoyed. So my newly Jan, thank you guys so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Because you didn't have to be here. You could have chosen to be with us in the world. But you chose to be right here with us. And we love you for it. So I'm existently Jan. Round and round we go, round and round we go. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Oh, wait a minute, y'all. You guys look. Always remember that there's always more than one way home. All you still have to do is get there. So get there, people. Get there. I love you all. And I'm going to see you guys next time. And if you're not to watch me next time, you have lied to me. And I know you lied. Period. Bye. Y'all, the conversation today was about humbling. It was about, here it is, one of the most wealthy, not only one of the most wealthy black men, this is one of the most wealthy individuals. Was definitely in the top, I ain't gonna say a percentage, but in the top tier when it comes to wealth as an individual. I ain't talking about companies, I'm talking about as an individual. This is one of the wealthiest individuals in the world. But because of the fact that he's reckless with his mouth, he's reckless with his actions at times, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's been humbled. I do. Just my opinion. Tell me what yours is in the comment, because I mean, it's something that's going on that's puzzling in my mind. Like I said, I'm not going to speak on what I feel like, you know, because it's going around and circling around. Some people say, well, the family should have been more gracious. The family should have, you know, they shouldn't da-da-da, or the family da-da-da, they understand the family da-da-da. I ain't going into all that. I'm not. Because I know you don't know what trauma that his words could have brought to the family for what he said in the interview. You don't know. Now, he has since apologized for it. So I ain't going to get into that part about what they should have done, how they should have been, all that. I ain't got to do that. What I'm saying is, do y'all feel the same as I do? This is just really a humbling situation for him. I mean, he ain't going to never be broke no matter what happens. You know what I'm saying? But his status, I think, is definitely about to be lowered. You know? Definitely. You lose $250 million? $250 million? You know, he'll lose that billionaire status. You know what I'm saying? Something I know he's truly grateful and well, I know that is an accomplishment beyond no other. You know what I'm saying? As far as finances go. That is an accomplishment beyond no other. So I just feel like it's a humbling moment for him. Y'all let me know what y'all feel in the comments. I'm gonna go. I hope y'all enjoyed the meal though. Bye!